Good day everyone, this is Volleyball Trending PH and welcome back to my channel.
Repeat, two collegiate rivals, two undefeated teams, the two most popular teams in terms of fan base will end the first round of eliminations with a bang. And if you're not here at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, we thank you for watching us on ABS-CBN Sports in Action for the second game of our Sunday doubleheader to end the first round of eliminations. It is Ateneo versus Salle, number 1 versus number 2. As we said, both unbeaten, both unscathed. And of course, it is the rematch of last year's finals. This has been a red letter day for volleyball fans nung lumabas pa lang ang schedule, and now it is upon us today. Boom Gonzalez alongside the 3-time UAAP champion and 2-time best setter of the UAAP, Doc Ian Laurel. It's good to see you again, Doc, for this very exciting match to get us going here at the Mall of Asia.
This is the place to be today, Boom, and like what you said, the fans have come in really early. We're starting right now, but the fans have been here 2 or 3 hours ago, and why not? This is a red letter day for volleyball. De La Salle and Ateneo, who wants to be number 1 in the first round?
Mika Reyes wants revenge from last year. She said that last year was painful. They still feel it, and it's motivation for this year. While Eliza Valdez wants to bring her school back-to-back championships. Malayo pa tayo doon.
Malayo pa.
First round pa lang to. Pero balikan natin, Doc Ian, yung nangyari nung finals last year. Just to recap, again, especially for those who are following volleyball for the first time.
That's right. It happened a year back, but it seems that the story, you know, hasn't really sunk into the fans, both of Ateneo and De La Salle. Lagi itong binabalikan what happened last year. Buhay na buhay itong kwento na to.
Okay.
So just to recap what happened, it actually extended to 4 games. And this is back in the elimination of last year. Dalawa talo ng Ateneo sa De La Salle.
Right.
But because of that stepladder format, they worked their way up. And ito na nga yung nangyari with that first encounter with De La Salle. 4 sets, nanalong Ateneo. So this was such a surprise for most of the fans because they thought that De La Salle would run over Ateneo because of what happened in eliminations. Game 2, let's look at this, Boom. Nakabawi ang De La Salle. 3 sets to 1. Dito nakita natin that maybe De La Salle was just shaky in that kind of a setup with Ateneo in that Final 4, maybe too confident. So now we're even at 1 game apiece.
So 1 game away sila.
Correct. They could seal the deal in the next game against Ateneo.
Right.
Look at game 3. Boom. 5-setter. 101.
Classic.
109. De La Salle having the advantage when it comes to championship experience.
Right.
Going into a do-or-die match for all the marbles, so to speak. But like what we said, nanalo ang Ateneo dun sa game na yun, and that 4th game was history. Straight set win for him.
Oo nga. So, tell us about how they were last year in the finals.
All right, this was most of the stats that we had for both of these teams last year. Spiking department, ito nakakagulat, Boom, because Ateneo led it 45-50, but we all thought that De La Salle was a stronger offensive team. But Ateneo took advantage of this one. Blocking department, we knew that De La Salle would have the advantage on that. Service aces, nakalamang ang Ateneo. Strong serving team, 6.75 points against only 3, almost half of the output. Points of errors, ito lamang ang La Salle, 31 points. And digs and sets, ito lamang din ang Ateneo sa digs and setting, also very close, 34 and 32. Receptions, lamang na lamang ang Ateneo. So I think these were the key factors that led to that Ateneo championship. Also, more importantly, I would have to say, was the presence of Eliza Valdez, providing 18.5 points per game and the leadership to earn her the MVP honors for that year.
All right, so that's all history now.
Tapos na yan.
Recap lang natin yan.
Tapos na yan.
Para dun sa mga hindi nakapanood or nakikita or naririnig lang sa kwentuhan kung ano nangyari. It's history, especially for La Salle. That's it.
That's
I'm
right.
sure even Ateneo thinks we're a different team now.
Yeah.
La Salle thinks we're a different team now.
That's right.
One thing is the same, though. They've been dominant here in the first round, both against all of their opponents, or at least most of their opponents. As you can see, they're 6-0, 6-0. They're way ahead of everybody else.
Yes.
They feel that they're each other's greatest challenge this year.
Definitely, especially for this season, nakikita nila that setup of having another sweep or
Yun.
Final Four would really depend on this match today.
Right.
Against only their arch rivals, either De La Salle or Ateneo.
Right.
6-0 right now. So this game, kaya nga alam ng volleyball fans natin all over the country and also in the world that ito ang importante for this round.
Now, National University won earlier today in 4 sets against Adamson. That's why they're at number 3. And UP coming on strong this year at number 4. Now, let's talk about the Ateneo side of things, Doc. How did they do in round number 1?
Very, very effective. Like what you said, they had a lot of games that they won only in 3 sets. So they had an easy time, except of course after the break. But let's talk about that later. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Against NU, against Adamson, against FEU, against USC, this all happened 2014. And it just took them 3 sets.
Right.
But after the Christmas break, their first ever encounter against UP took them to the limit, to 5. And that last set, 15-11, so a bit shaky. And because they had to leave for Indonesia for a tournament, they had to play UE yesterday, Boom.
Yes, that's
And
right.
again, this time they showed their usual form, what was expected of them. 25-7 in the first, 25-17, and 25-8. Again, back to that habit of only defeating teams in only 3 sets.
All right, and we will talk about the issue or the situation of having to play back-to-back, because that's very rare in the UAP. And for those who don't understand why, again, they left for Palembang, Indonesia,
Correct.
For the ASEAN University Games to represent the Philippines. So kaya po, ngayon naghahabol sila. Ngayon, puntahan naman natin ang DLSU. Ateneo only dropped 2 sets after the first round. La Salle, a little different. They dropped 4 sets, but still look dominant.
That's true. At the start of this season, we were all really surprised how La Salle would cope into the 25th this year, lalong-lalo na with that heartbreaking loss in the finals last year.
Right.
But it seemed they recovered right away. After that first game, 5 sets agad yan. Nakakatakot. Tamoy naman yung scores. 4 sets, I'm sorry. Dikit lahat, 25-23. They won 26-24, 25-14. So medyo close against NU. Ito na. Maybe wala na yung Cowboys, so like what we say, NU winning in 3, UST also in 3, UP also in 3. Again, FEU another 4-setter, and against UE, just like Ateneo did in straight sets. So De La Salle, I think, tapos na sa kanila last year. This year is a different one, and 2015 looks bright for them, and let's see what happens today.
Check what I said. I meant both teams dropped 4 sets going into this matchup.
Yes.
La Salle dalawa, Ateneo dalawa. So both are coming in really almost even
equal.
in terms of dropping the sets. And speaking of comparison, Doc Ian, let's look at some head-to-head numbers, because as we said, these are different teams already.
Yes,
They
yes.
attack differently, they approach the game differently, and the numbers say
That's right.
the same thing.
That's true. And yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, we heard so many versions of it already for the past year. Ito yung current, ito yung present.
Right.
Let's look at the averages of these teams for the first round after 6 games. Ateneo, again, with the lead in offense. So dito nakita natin, nag-continue yung trend from the finals of last year. They're number 1 in that, 39.6%. However, in blocks per set, nakalamang pa rin ang De La Salle. Again, following the trend of last season. Service aces almost equal, but it's still De La Salle with a slight advantage at 2.8. Digs per set, here, lamang ang Ateneo 8.95 and 8.25. Again, very, very close. Let's look at this stat here. Running sets or effective sets per set, 9.6. And you can see the connection of Ateneo here. They're number 1 in setting. They're number 1 in the spiking department. So that says a lot about their offense. Also, reception is part of that, 31.6%.
Wow.
They're still number 1. So
Wow.
if you're gonna look at when that ball crosses to the Ateneo side, they're all number 1 in the needed touches. Receiving, setting, and attacking. So
Well,
that's how efficient they are.
Eliza Valdez and Denden Lazaro,
Yes.
very good in that department, obviously. So that contributes to the high percentage. And speaking of players, we talked about head-to-head. There's so many matchups here that we would love to see. And of course, we're talking about the 2 best attackers, the 2 best scorers of their teams. And more often than not, as you see the numbers, their offensive game, Doc, parang na-overshadow the rest of the game.
Yes,
But we
true.
want to highlight the fact that they have become such great overall
All
players.
players, that's right. Very good leaders, in fact, of their each the squad. And look at it, 129. She's number 1 right now. But close behind is Aragalang with 115 and ranked 3rd in scoring. Spiking, obviously, would be Alaiso 107 and only 84 for Galang. Blocking department, ito medyo malaking difference. This is something that Ara has worked on, no?
Yeah.
16,
Yes.
almost doubling the
Yes.
output. So very, very close in all the departments for these two
And
players.
all eyes are going to be on them
Sigurado yan.
from an offensive standpoint and an overall skills standpoint. Talking about Aragalang, and on the other side, Eliza Valdez, who, by the way, had a little chit-chat with our very own Laura Lehman. Let's listen to that interview.
Boom and Ian, I'm here now with Eliza Valdez. Now, Eliza, last year you played against LaSalle as an underdog, but this year you're coming in as defending champions. So how does that change the way that you play?
Hopefully, wala namang nag-change. We hope na our mindset is the same, one game at a time, and we should play happy nga inside the court. And lagi sinasabi ni Coach na heart strong, tsaka dapat united kami as a team.
Okay, and we all know that right now you are at the top of every ranking. So is the MVP award something that you're looking to get?
Siguro, I'm looking na to get yung, siguro sa team, as a team, siguro yung gusto ko, yung maganda yung result every game, maganda yung performance namin as a team. Yan lang.
Okay, there you have it, Eliza Valdez. Back to you, Boom and Ian.
Thank you very much, Laura Lehman, a third member of our broadcast team for this Ateneo LaSalle game. Well, Eliza Valdez said that they played happy last year. They're playing happy this year. It's different, though, when you're defending a title.
Yeah.
And aabangan natin yan how they will react throughout the season. Now, let's go to the other matchup that I want to concentrate on, because this is also an equally intriguing and compelling and important matchup. The matchup of our setters.
That's right. Kim Fajardo and Morado, Julia Morado, like what we said, setting plays a big part in volleyball, and makikita natin the numbers. So far, it is Morado ranked number 1 in setting, and that's very true because she's very efficient. But however, Kim Fajardo brings something else to the table. No, she's ranked second, 30 sets behind, but still 17 points is not bad. 29 for Kim Fajardo, and running sets, ito yung sinasabi ko lamang kanina, 192 si Morado and only 161 for Kim Fajardo. Falls, even Steven at 5.
All right, let's now listen to Kim Fajardo this time. Let's get the other side of the fence. Our fourth member of our broadcast team, Janine Choi, had an opportunity to talk to Kim Fajardo.
Hi Kim, Happy New Year! So tingin mo ba naka-adjust na yung team? Kasi wala na si Abby Maranyo this season.
Hindi ko naman opo kasi gano'n naman talaga. Sa isang team may nawawala talaga every year tsaka may dumadagdag. So tingin ko ngayon, okay naman, nakaprepare naman kami para sa mga ganun pangyayari.
Pwede mo ba i-explain sa amin kung ano yung mindset ng team sa araw na ito, especially after ng last encounter niyo with Ateneo na nakuha nila yung championship title?
Para sa akin, yung mayroon kaming tatlong bagay na iniisip ngayon. Siguro unang-una, yun nga, last season pa yun. Pangalawa, move on. Tsaka yung pangatlo, bagong season ngayon, mag-start kami ng bago.
Thank you, Kim. Back to you, Ian and Boo.
Thank you very much, Janine. Fresh start. It's a new year, new mission, and practically a new team. Remember, no Esperanza this year.
Yeah.
Both knees are injured, so she is carrying the load for LaSalle.
Well, I like what she said, Boom. Talagang kinalimutan nila yun yung last year. Now, it's really a new start for them.
All right, we'll take a break and we'll get it going here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Ateneo versus LaSalle for the right to be the true #1 team after the first round of the eliminations here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mall of Asia Arena, Pasay City. This is the match of your protagonists.
We're here at the Mall of Asia Arena. We are minutes away from the official start of this game between two teams that are 6-0. We want to welcome Doc Ian new televiewers who are watching us for the first time, watching volleyball for the first time, watching UAP for the first time. And most especially, we want to welcome everybody who's watching all over the world via the Filipino channel.
Very true, Boom. And this has been a date that has been long in the calendars
Yes.
of our fans. Obviously, with the attendance here at the Mall of Asia Arena.
Finals, ano?
Grabe. First round to, ah. First round to pinag-usapan natin. And this could be viewed as a continuation of what happened last year. Kasi hindi natigil yung usapan I was mentioning. So,
Good point. That's a good point.
okay.
Kilalanin natin ang ating mga manlalaro ngayong araw.
Ami Ahomiro. At number 3, Michelle Morente. Player number 14, Isabel Beatriz De Leon. At number 8, Ella De Jesus. Player number 12, Julia Morado. At number 2, team captain Eliza Valdez. Libero number 13, Denise Michelle Lazaro. Head coach, Mr. Anasor Tai Budit. And let us meet the starters for the Lady Spikers of De La Salle University. Starting on with player number 11, Kim Kiana D. At number 18, Sid Demesilio. Player number 6, Desiree Rinea Chen. Player number 9, Kim Fajardo. At number 3, Mika Reyes. Player number 8, team captain Ara Galang. Libero number 5, Don Nicole Macandil. Head coach, Mr. Ramil De Jesus.
Coach Ramil De Jesus, 8 championships to his name. Coach Tai has one in his pocket. Let me ask you what I parang hanging question natin kanina. In the UAP, as you look at the starters on your screens, playing back-to-back is a rarity. Never really happens.
Yeah, never really happens.
Will it affect Ateneo? Is that something that you think has affected them? Kahit nasabihin na natin yung nakalaban nila kahapon, this is obviously the weakest team in the league in terms of
I
team
think it
standings.
actually helped them.
You think so?
After that UP shaky game. So that could have even helped them. I want to hear how loud this place is going to rock after the first point. Either it goes to La Salle or Ateneo.
Well, here we go. The elevator starting us off. Kalang
There you go.
gets it through. We got MVP on both sides.
Yeah.
MVPs, rather. Teams that have been exposed to this kind of atmosphere already. Kim Fajardo, a championship already in her pocket too. Over-received. But it turns out to be a blessing
That's
for the
right.
Lady Eagles.
Not ready.
1-1, let's check in with Laura Lehman. Lau?
Boom and Ian, today is the second of back-to-back games for Ateneo, and while many people are concerned about this, the Lady Eagles are not one of them. First, they said that they like to be on a roll while playing volleyball. They had a difficult time adjusting during the Christmas break, and so they'd much rather the short one-day rest. Second, the girls said that in every game they strive to play the same, regardless of who they're facing and how much rest they are granted. They exert the same effort whether it's the first game or the second. Now, the one dilemma the girls are facing, however, comes in terms of scouting reports. Ella said that UE and LaSalle players spike at different points on the court, and although they should adjust to this, the limited amount of time makes this difficult. Coach Tai, however, did give them reports to study and also assign them to watch past DLSU games. That's all for now, Boom and Ian.
Thank you very much, Lau. Galang in the middle. They go to Eliza on the other side. Playable. Nice pickup by Morente. They open up to Eliza. And Eliza gets the point.
Very steady defense recovery from Ateneo and Eliza Valdez. Feeling out her blockers during her first attempts. Not really loading it up, but at this attempt, we're going to see this. Going down the line and avoiding the block. Hitting it strong.
Morado. Now with the championship also.
Good serve.
Makandili though with a good dig, but so was that from Ben and another point from Eliza Valdez to get them to 3-2. Chance for us to go to Janine Choi.
Earlier in the dugout before the game started, the girls were very positive and very energetic while doing their pregame routine. For today's ballgame, the team's goal is to play as one unit, to play with no pressure, and more importantly, enjoy each minute of this game. Also, after missing her team's last game against UE, Camille Cruz has already recovered from dengue, although she admits that she is not at her 100% playing condition yet. Back to you, Boom and Ian, and Happy New Year to both of you.
Happy New Year to you and welcome to your very first Ateneo Salle volleyball match, which is, you know, a very different situation from the basketball tournaments. And Happy New Year to all of you. In the meantime, we are at 3-all. Makandili, Desiree Cheng, Lazaro, Eliza, Fajardo was there. Cheng sets up Demecilio. Easy take for the elevator. The rookie, De Leon, unable to put it away. Kindi is there. Morente with a pickup. They go back to Eliza. Eliza, buhay pa to, playable. So Eliza attacks again. Still playable. The energy in the building rising as we speak. Valdez, Demecilio, Cheng wins the point. Longest rally. And Bea and Eliza both covering their ears sa sobrang ingay dito sa Mall of Asia.
All right, look at this last play. Cheng, after hitting it very strong cross-court, this time sends it off the block of Eliza Valdez with a power tip. Smart play there from Cheng.
Sails out.
That was a long rally for her.
Yep, very long.
We saw many good defensive stops, good recovery. Guess it's serving. The MVP.
But you should expect that she has back row attacks in line. A great pickup by Makandili. And that leads to that attack from Desiree Cheng.
Desiree now has spotted that empty zone in the defense of Ateneo.
They see the last part of this play and the wishy-oh-wow moment open up to everyday surprises with a wishy-oh-wow. But that started with Makandili saving that ball.
After a strong block from Morado, she was able to recover and give another opportunity for her team to score.
Then Lazaro taking it to the side, so LaSalle gets a 2-point lead here.
This is Cheng's third straight point after 2 points from the attack and now with a service ace. Early contributions from Cheng.
Morente on the other side. That's another point.
That's right. That hit the tape, didn't hit any of the blockers, and that ball went outside.
Here's my question, Doc. Last year, obviously, in the finals, you know, stepladder, LaSalle had space in a little wiggle room.
Yeah.
Ateneo played without any kind of pressure. All the knockout games that they went through. Okay. But is it different now? Are they more pressured now? Is there more pressure on them?
On Ateneo?
Yes, on Ateneo. Answer that question, Doc, after our first technical timeout. As LaSalle goes on a 4-point lead here, 8-4. Kit Kat break. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Back here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Oh, some phenomenal athletes here. From basketball, volleyball, Espejo,
yeah,
kasama ni Kiefer, Jeron Teng, Gretchen Ho, Shara Soriano, some exceptional athletes from both schools in attendance. We see politicians, celebrities, all to watch Doc Ian here at the Mall of Asia.
Baka maglabasan lahat dito.
Teka,
lumipat ng venue.
5 na tong abante ng LaSalle. Magana to sa 5, 9-4. So let me get back to that question, Doc. Is Ateneo feeling a different kind of pressure? Is it nothing to them?
This is something different for them. In fact, going back last year, boom, remember, the strategy of Coach Tai was to relieve the players of that pressure.
Right.
Kaya ang attitude niya, just happy, just make sure your heart's strong.
Right.
And that worked in their favor. And I think this time, Coach Tai does that same thing. He knows that the players, although winning a championship last year, they're still young at this.
Right.
No, they're still new at this. So, kailangan mabawasan niya yung pressure so that these girls are loose, are relaxed, and are more focused in what they need to do. For De La Salle, sometimes you can say that the pressure is actually on them more.
You think so? Good block there by Amy Ahumiro to get them within 3. As the rookie experiences her first Ateneo La Salle match. Nobody there. Indeed, getting the point for DLSU 10-6.
Hindi made an appearance last year, very short in the finals. Of course, gusto nitong player na to na makabawi ngayon sa Ateneo after what happened last year. And so far, she's doing very well.
Even Desiree Cheng, na bagong salta rin.
Tama.
First time sa finals. Well, nevertheless, hindi rin maahabol yung bola. So point will go to Ateneo. They're down 3.
Team Pardo gets called for a net touch. Mika Reyes now in the front row against Ella De Jesus, Ahumiro, and Morado.
Morente serving. Makandili doing a sensational job as libero early on here, picking up almost everything. Reyes in the middle. Lazaro's there. Morente from the back row. Easy pickings for Galang. Oh, smart.
We mentioned this in the pregame, although the more efficient setter is Morado, but Kim Fajardo puts a lot of different things on the table, especially the scoring department.
What a disguise.
Look at that.
McDonald's instant replay. Don't miss a spike. Dial 86236 for a BFF chicken bundle.
And that takes a lot of the load, the scoring load from the other frontliners because she always has that option to deliver the points.
Block. Ahumiro, Amiga Reyes.
Ahumiro this time gets an offensive block.
Yep. She timed it perfectly.
The play was read very well. Look at that. She was all over that ball. Read it very well.
to serve.
De Jesus serving, which means Valdez is back in the front line for Ateneo.
Oh, poor reception. And you can see Coach Tai just moving back and forth, side to side. He knows how important this first set is. Pinag-usapan din natin ito kanina, Boom. Yung first set, dito mo magkakaroon ng konting gauge how these teams have really prepared for this match.
And it alleviates some sort of pressure on the team that wins the first set, obviously.
Yeah, of course. The momentum is already on your side.
Fajardo.
Ooh!
Generally an excellent server.
That's true.
But, you know, she's only human.
Ahumiro serving.
Ahumiro serving for the Lady Eagles.
Another.
And a lot of service errors. You mentioned how Ateneo has been a good serving team.
Mika Reyes now back in the service area.
La Salle is the best serving team, though. Reyes was there. She just couldn't handle the power in that sequence.
The previous attacks of Eliza, she was going down the line off the block. This time, she decides to hit it cleanly cross-court. Avoiding the block, drilling it to Mika. Unfortunately, Mika wasn't able to control it. You're right, Boom. She was there. But the power in that spike.
Fajardo underhands it. That's short. Coach Ramil looking at a replacement here.
Eto na.
First, Christine Soyo comes in for Desiree Cheng. Rookie getting her baptism of fire.
Alam mo, these rookies, sa pag-usapan na rin natin ito, Bumano, magandang tanong din sa mga to, nakatulog ba sila ng maayos kagabi? Kaninang umaga? Was there like a feeling of butterflies in your stomach?
I'm sure.
Diba?
I'm sure.
And
Because it's a bad sign kung hindi ka
kabahan.
kakabahan.
Maganda rin yung may konting
Meantime, another service error,
Yeah,
from
for
Morado.
Ateneo.
They're giving away free points to La Salle as De Leon able to put it away.
I believe that's her first quick point off the block, and that should build her confidence for this match.
Valdez is back, serving, full rotation, couple of rotations already. Ooh! By my unofficial count, that's 5 service errors, but we will check the official number.
Liza Valdez, it's her turn to commit that error, and Cheng is being brought back in.
So, okay, the
serve.
official count is 4, 3 for Eliza Valdez. That's what we just
Wow.
confirmed.
That could be telling for this first set.
Cheng is back. Good serve. Back row attack from Valdez. She is a weapon wherever she is.
What a play there. 2 attackers in the front row, Eliza in the back, Morado goes for the number 1 attacker in the UAP.
Full extension. Down by 1. Nice reception there by Galang, which sets up Demisilio. A lot has to do with the first ball. And LaSalle's first ball today has been good. They get into the second technical timeout with a lead. Kit Kat break, have a Kit Kat. They're looking at Rexental and the rest of the men's volleyball team of Ateneo. Won earlier today in 5 sets.
Congratulations, gulat si Rex.
That was shown on Balls HD Live, which we are also on right now. So thank you for watching us on Balls HD, also on ABS-CBN Sports in Action and on the Filipino channel, broadcasting in high definition. Boom Gonzalez and Doc Ian Laurel, we're happy to have you with us. A capacity crowd here at the Mall of Asia Arena, and a 2-point lead for the Lady Spikers, make that 3.
Good block there from De La Salle. This is a very crucial rotation for Ateneo. If you've got Eliza Valdez in the back row, you've got Morente and Humiro. Kailangan may mag-step up sa kanila for offense. And it's easier for the defense of De La Salle to read if it becomes too predictable and it goes to Eliza all the time.
That sails out. It's a good play. It's a good looking play. Amy Alhumiro looking to draw, but I think we're going to hear a timeout here.
This is a good timeout here. Medyo nakalayo, 4-point lead for De La Salle. Good timeout from Coach Tai.
Hey, one go here, go there. One there, go here. One here, easy. One here, go here. Fight whip, more whip, more whip. Left, right, fight. Can do. Power.
One good. Let's get this point.
Get near. Yeah, up top. One, two,
Coach Tai looking for a little variety from
Exactly.
Gia Morado.
That's what we were saying before the timeout. It becomes very, very predictable yung offense. And Coach Tai reminding Gia that once you send it to the right, the next time you send it back. And you can just play around with your attackers. Make sure you change it up each and every play. Nice serve there.
Faulty reception, and that doesn't make the other side. So they match their biggest lead of the game so far. De La Salle does 19, serving 14. As Vice Ganda is in attendance here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Kim D continues to serve for the 8-time champions. Lazaro, Morado, combination play. Morente gets it through.
That's a good combination. That's a better play. Gia was setting it to the outside most of the time. This time a combination in the middle, and the blockers got confused a bit, and Ateneo gets that point.
Got some work to do though. They're behind by 4.
Another, officially that's the 5th, right? Yep.
Is that nerves? Is that... Oh, what do you think?
Adrenaline, nerves.
Richard Gomez with us.
Our good friend Gomes with Juliana.
Another combination play.
That's
Ganda ng
it.
hanap.
That's it.
That's a triple block, by the way, that LaSalle put up. But Ella, because of her elevation,
And her experience.
Yeah.
Ella's not new to this.
Right.
She's been through a lot of wars here in the UAP, and she knows how to handle those triple blocks in front of her.
Fajardo hinabol. That's short. So net block. Lead is down to 3.
And Aragalang, she likes her sets a bit closer to the net.
I think Coach Ramil is going to call a timeout. He doesn't want this to get even close. Let's listen into Coach Ramil.
Tsagayin natin magdala ng maayos sa bola. Paano nagiging? Paano iibabaw? Okay? Pwestuhan ka agad. Alam na natin yung presence of mind kailangan natin na senior. Tingnan natin, basahin natin yung situation bago tayo dumipensa. Okay? So ganun lang, walang mawawala. Compose lang palagi sa loob. Okay, go! Receive lang muna tayo.
Isa. Malapas tayo, ha?
Sir March Ventosa and Sir Dino Lorena, ABS-CBN Sports, joining us this afternoon. Major volleyball fans, of course. Coach Bo Perasol, the basketball team, also with us. Dami pa dyan. In the meantime, after a timeout, wow, DLSU getting a service ace, lead down to 2.
And after a timeout, Coach Ramil was specific in what he wanted to say, no, more focus and presence of mind. And after that reception error, another poor one.
So they have to give a free ball to Ateneo here. What are they going to
Oh,
do?
sobra.
Buhay pa. Valdez makes something out of it, but it's out. I guess two teams are both getting jittery.
Good read by the libero of DLSU, just letting it fly out.
Don Macandili was excellent already when she was in high school. Over-received again. Galang sends it to the other side. There was Kim Fajardo reading it well. Galang again. Lazaro. Nahabol pa. Free ball.
Oh, nice return.
Fajardo goes to Chen. Oh, what a play. What a chase by last year's West Libero.
Grabe, look at this. Good save.
Then first with the arm, and then the chase rather by Ella De Jesus. And then the block.
Single block. And these are the kinds of plays that can turn.
That's a good point. Will
the
it
game?
Will it though?
We'll find
see.
out. We'll find out.
Yeah. Combination play.
It's outside. That's too wide.
It's a good play though.
Good play. And unfortunately, then
Execution.
ito na. 1-point lead boom. And after that play from Ateneo, let's see.
And this is what people want to see. Dikdikan sa dulo.
Sigurado.
Oh, Demesilio nagdalawang isip. Galang, bumalik ang bola.
Oh!
Demesilio was very tight on that reception.
She thought that it was going to sail out, but decided to get it. Nevertheless, it was a good reception. But this was a very well-read play. 3 blockers for Galang.
That's Valdez who had the hand on it. And we're all tied up, and the fans loving it here.
Discard kasi hindi mo naiintindihan yung discard. Basahin mo kung saan tayo makakapatay ng bola. Hindi mag-exhibition lang ang gawin sa loob. Okay? So discard, importante din discard. Pero uminto, bawat palo na kasama natin pa rin. Uminto kayo na note.
Bumabati kami sa ating mga kababayan sa Lucena, Bacolod, Iloilo. Maraming salamat. Bohol pa pala. Ayan. Tingnan po ang on Twitter.
Madami pa yan.
Maraming salamat.
Remember, Ateneo was down by 4. Now we're tied at 21. So this is a huge run here for Ateneo.
Another chance.
It's too close.
Oh! Somebody touched the net, and it is an Ateneo player. The rookie.
Oh, Eliza Valdez,
Okay.
in fact, was the guilty party. And this is a tendency of our players. If the ball is set in the middle or top of the net, they become too aggressive and that net gets into their way.
22-21. Nice dive by Fajardo there. So free ball for Ateneo. And of course they'll go to Eliza Valdez.
Almost, but not quite. There was a touch, but that ball was sailing to the outside.
22-all is the score.
I mean, this is what you came to watch.
Did you expect anything less?
I'm sure they don't like 10-point leads in this match. 22-all. First set. Galang. Morado for coverage. Valdez na naman.
That's inside!
Cross-court attack. Our last year's MVP.
Eliza going cross-court.
Now, they were down by as much as 5, if I'm not mistaken, in this set. They have taken over, courtesy of the Gatorade spike of the game, fueling the UAAP to play hard. The service...
Oh!
I was just about to say, Doc Ian, the service has improved towards the latter part of this set because it was horrible at the start of the game.
Set point for Ateneo.
What has happened, Doc Ian? How has this turned around?
This is very huge for Ateneo, limiting their errors, getting good offense, and controlling the offense of De La Salle.
And the rookie gets the first set for the Lady Eagles, coming from behind from 5 points down.
Again, it was very close, although in mid-part of that set, it was very close. Sa huli na lang umusad yung De La Salle, but it wasn't enough. Remember, the set ends at 25, and the work rate of Ateneo just got quicker, faster, and better at the home stretch of that first set.
25-22, stay with us here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Ito po ang scene hours
Grabe, diba?
before anticipating the arrival of Doc Ian Laurel and also, of course, the Lady Eagles and the Lady Spikers. And they're all inside now here. We'll give you an account later on. At maraming salamat sa inyong pagpunta dito. Marami dyan lumuhas pa, Doc, ha?
Anong probinsya?
Oo, bumiyahe para pumunta dito. First set goes to Ateneo. They were down 5 as much as in a couple of situations they were down 4. But how were they able to win that first set?
Like what I said, the work rate just stepped up for Ateneo, limiting their errors. Eliza Valdez contributing with her offense, lalong-lalo na dun sa cross-court hits niya.
And yet, mas maraming atake.
De La Salle, no? Nung first set.
Mas maraming atake at mas maraming errors. Ha? Yung Ateneo, especially from a service error standpoint, they also have more blocks. You see the number there by our scoreboard. Iikot yan, ano, doon sa mga stats natin from the first set.
4 and 2.
Yes, but now La Salle off to a good start here at 2-0. Who needed that first set win more, in your opinion?
I would have to say both of them really needed that first win. We know how important it is. But being De La Salle, who lost the series to Ateneo last year, and of course they wanted to make that early statement sana that they're back.
Correct.
Sana sila. But Ateneo, you can't take anything away from this team. They're such a strong team. It's not just their heart, it's that they're really a very strong and efficient team.
All right, let's go to Janine Choi real quick.
Boom and Ian, after how the first set turned out, the girls continued to remain positive, although they were reminded to continue to be more alert on defense. Coach Emil also told them that they should be in a position where they will be able to readily receive the ball no matter how hard the spike is. Coming into the second set, sinabi ni Coach na hindi dapat magpadala ang mga manlalaro sa mga pagkakamali nila. Dapat na manatili silang composed dahil wala namang mawawala. Balik sa inyo, Boom and Ian.
Maraming salamat, Janine. That's Coach Emil with his words to prepare for set number 2. Another thing that really Ateneo improved on really is simply getting the ball to the other side. They serve better.
The initial serves of Ateneo were mostly service errors.
Yes. That sails out. So we're tied at 3. Set number 2.
Also booming that first set, Ara Galang didn't get any rhythm going. Most of the sets given to her were far away from the net, so she just had to go for the top spin, easy return. But if she gets it, the right distance from the net, she'll have a better chance of scoring.
As a matter of fact, as this is still very playable, Cheng and D were the top scorers of La Salle at 4 and 3. Another long rally here and another free ball for the defending champions. Oh, that's too low. She knew it.
And the reaction from Valdez, hinayang na hinayang dun sa net.
Alright, punta naman tayo sa kabilang panig kay Laura Lehman.
Boom and Ian, we all knew that today would be a tight matchup. The Lady Eagles expected DLSU to make a comeback after last year's finals, and because of that, they prepared extra hard for today's game. In fact, the girls have been practicing with the Ateneo men's team, whom Coach Tai asked to mimic the serves and spikes of DLSU. He wants the girls to anticipate the strength of their rivals and be prepared for very fast transitions. He also noticed their trouble receiving lately, and he doesn't want that to be the case today. Now, to assure this, Coach Tai also hosted an extra practice this morning, but this time things were different from usual. Instead of the regular skills training, the girls were instructed to stretch, loosen up, but more importantly, meditate about today's game, especially with this kind of crowd. With their overcoming in the first set, these efforts have definitely paid off. That's all for now, Boom and Ian.
Which is, now become a trademark style for Coach Tai. He has unorthodox ways, and it has worked for the girls. Another point there for Mitch Morente this time, off the block.
I think the pressure of Coach Tai is to develop a new dance.
Oh, that's a great attack from Ara Galang. Finally, probably their cleanest setup.
Very ideal height for her of the set, distance from the net. Only one blocker to go up against with, so that's a good way to get her offense going.
Reyes with the serve. What does it do to a rookie's confidence to get a few points like that here and there in a match like this, in a crowd like this?
She's not getting a few points, she's getting a lot right now. Maybe 3 in that first point here in the second. And confidence-wise, it's a no-brainer. She's getting all the help she's getting from she needs from her teammates. And De Leon, with the talent that she has, give her just a little of that, the feel of this kind of competition at this level. She's gonna blossom.
7 serving 5.
That's inside.
Wow, nalaglag yung bola.
Exacto dun sa corner.
Which deserves a second look. It just dropped over there. McDonald's instant replay. Don't miss a spike. Dial 86236 for a BFF chicken bundle. Kit Kat break muna tayo. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. 8 serving 5 as Chuck Cruz is in attendance. Multi-champion, the best all-around players.
Gumanda lalo si Cha.
Very analytical yung
yung hirit.
Analysis mo. I'm sticking to the volleyball part.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm
not going against what you're saying. Of course. Owishi oh wow moment. Open up to everyday surprises with Owishi oh wow. 2-point lead. LaSalle serving. Let's go back to what Lau talked about Ateneo practicing against the men's. You were part of the UST team. You won many championships. Was that also being done back then in women's?
It was. Our women's national team before, when we were playing at a very high level within Asia or Southeast Asia, used to play with the collegiate and the high school men's team. So talagang ligado, kailangan mo lakas at mo be prepared for a stronger hit, stronger.
Hindi mo sila inalalayan.
Hindi.
Talagang todo bigay kayo.
Right. And it came to the point that they would adjust and sooner or later they're gonna catch up with that guy.
Right.
That's a good strategy.
Morente from the other side.
Again.
Down the line,
Ooh.
puts it away. Oh no.
Looked very, very close, but again, our linesman was
Right there.
right there.
Right there, on top of it. Lead down to 1. Christine Sawyer.
Getting some minutes here.
Yeah,
in
getting
this
some
match.
court time, yeah. There's Susan, that launching pad. Right in front of us, Doc.
Perfectly timed attack, good approach, good setup, combination.
Good enough for a Gatorade spike of the game, fueling the UAP to play hard. The margin of error for those down the line attacks,
Oo.
napakaliit.
Napakaliit. Kasi-
Konting lihis lang ng
Oh.
kamay mo. Uy! Umabot pa! Free ball.
Baba. Low set.
Sit. And sails out. No check ball. So it's Ateneo point. Lead back up to 3.
The offense of De La Salle really very erratic right now, no? From either Demisilio, Galang, and Reyes.
If you're Lasaldo, all you have to do is stick around, stick around. Let Ateneo make those service errors.
That's how they started
Yeah,
this
exactly.
first set.
Wag lang nila palayuin eh. Kasi ganito. Yan. And then they're looking for a momentum change.
Correct. Going back to the first set, remember that energy play from that really
From first Denden and then yung habol ni Ella
De Jesus, and then that single block of Eliza.
Eliza.
4 points down. Suddenly they're up by 2.
You made that point and it
Yun yung
happened.
mga klase ng play.
Parang dunk yun eh. Parang dunk sa basketball. Nakakaiba ng tema ng sitwasyon.
Coach Tai, every time Ahomiro does something, whether score, block, Coach Tai just gives them,
Well, he knows it was a miss hit.
Yeah.
That's why. That's also the...
baga hindi sadya.
Oh. Good dig there by Galang. Fajardo picks it up. Demisilio.
Another one of those far from the net
Right.
sets.
Valdez makes the adjustment. Great pickup by Demisilio.
Another free ball.
Valdez in the middle this time. Oh, free ball.
Regalo.
Oh, masyado malayo. Masyado malayo. They're looking for a check. No, there's no check.
Can't blame Eliza for trying.
Masakali daw.
Huwag sakaling malusutan eh.
She had a good intention though dahil bakante kasamang Doc.
That's right. Konti na lang naman. Pasok sana. Walang katao-tao.
LaSalle down by 2. Demisilio.
Ooh.
Oh, too close to the net.
Demisilio thought that there was already a touch from Micares, but that was a block.
Kala niya second ball na. Yun
Yes,
ang
that's why
sinasabi
she
ko.
tried to set it right
Ah.
away. See, Galang wasn't prepared
All right. She was just recoiling.
because she knew that there was still another touch for the set. So Demisilio with a miscue there.
Lead is 3. It's a good play from LaSalle.
First time Reyes scores. She's been getting those sets. This time perfectly set up for her.
Look at that. Fajardo to serve. Power tip there.
That was a risky play from
Oh,
Fajardo.
actually, ano?
He was far back.
Delayed by the block. Good pickup by Cruz. That's out.
Off the block. Demisilio scoring from the back row off the block. And sometimes, like De Leon, who's a rookie, you just gotta choose which attacks to let go and go for, no?
12 serving 13. Fajardo.
Bumalik yung bigat ng serve ni Fajardo. But
It was a misreception. Would have been a free ball or a regalo nga para sa LaSalle. Ano nangyari doon, Coach? Or Doc?
Look at look at Morado, just timed this very well. Alam niya, nandun na si Mika Reyes sa gitna. Kailangan she just has to put her hand up and
Bahala na.
and give it a shot,
Right,
no? Na
right.
ma-block pa rin si Mika Reyes.
That sails out. Back to their service error ways. Giving away free points to LaSalle here. 13 It's 14.
They had like maybe 3 or 4 in the set and had 5 earlier, so nothing has changed in that department for them.
Morado, the rookie. It's a great, oh, kala ko naka-pancake. Si Fajardo, lumabot. Let's look at an Oishi oh wow moment. Open up to everyday surprises. Number 11 out.
De Leon up against a double block. That's not an easy thing to do and still get that point.
Open na naman si Coach Mindino. Enjoy Baron.
That's good. That's a good strategy. Try to mix it up and give Ateneo different looks.
Pick up by Morado. This time it's Fajardo. Underhand to Soyud.
Another block by De Leon.
That's why she's a starter even if she's a rookie. 16-13 is our score. Let's go into a Kit Kat break first. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Balik po tayo dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Ito muna ang ating Nescafe Creamy White Defender of the Day, brought to you by the drink of the day, Nescafe Creamy White, hashtag DOTD. Abby Maraño, the heart and soul of this team. Jem Ferrer, former best setter for the Lady Eagles. All in attendance, all great individual players, and boy, their teams missed them.
I know, and given the chance, you got to ask them if they want to play. The answer is a sure yes.
Especially in this atmosphere.
Great play here for De La Salle.
Naron able to get a quick hit, contributing off the bench. De Leon is check. Inikot kay Morente. Morente masyado mababa. Ito na ang habol ng DLSU. 15, serving 16.
Morente also not getting that ball. She's had a few of those successful hits, and more of them are like hitting straight into the net.
Another chance for LaSalle here. Demicilio.
It's too close. That's too close.
Let's see. It will be.
There's no touch
LaSalle
right
point.
there. Yeah. That went down the line. She wanted to go down the line, and Coach Tai thought that the point went to them. We're going to see this very clearly. See, it just touched the tape and went straight out.
Good call, Doc Ian. 16 all. Here we go. Set number 2.
Ayun na yung serve.
At ayun na. Ang habol, kompleto na. Umabante na po ang DLSU. 17, serving 16.
It's De La Salle's turn to get the run going. Coach Tai calling his first time out of the match.
You're looking at the best server of the league, Ara Gala.
Hey, people play looking for them. One ball, two ball. More ball inside. One more hit. One more hit. You good play. This ball you know. Error stopping. Error. Anton, 1, 2, 3. Get one point.
So LaSalle has taken over set number 2. And in the mid part of this set too, 17, serving 16.
That last serve of Ara Galang was loaded.
Yep.
That was perfectly hit.
Almost. I thought it was going to drop.
I know, it was on the path of dropping, but Coach Tai with a good time out there tried to
Ice.
ice
the serve.
Ara and get some momentum back.
De Leon. Fajardo opens up to Demicilio. Morado was there, but nobody else was. So LaSalle stays in the lead.
Good court recognition by Demicilio. That was a good set for her. She could have hit it very strong,
Right.
but that was such a tempting empty area of Ateneo. That's why she dropped it there and it delivered. Gave them the point.
Desiree Check, sorry, Doc is being sent back here to serve in lieu of Soyud.
She started the first or this match with very efficient attacks, very good plays, but right now nanahimik, but she's back at it.
Yep.
This time at the
Ganda.
serve.
Ganda na hugot. Coach Ramil, mapalakpak, humingiti.
Gumiti! Kita mo yun?
Oo, nakita ko yun.
Bihira yun. Coach Ramil now smiling. Why not after a 3?
Sila
down
naman.
by 3, yeah.
Oo, sila naman
naman
ang
humahabol ngayon. Now on top by 2.
Momentum is with them. Good serve again. De Jesus blocked again. And De La Salle with a 3-point lead all of a sudden.
Baron has made a statement. No? That's an impact substitution from Coach Ramil.
Hugot ni Coach
Mahusay na
Ramil.
hugot. Back-to-back timeouts for Coach Tai.
Ito, 20, ha? 20, at tong, kan. Ha? Happy, happy. Ela, litipan. Hanggang litipan. Tatlo. Ha? Litipan. Spiking, left line. Thinking, ha? Tatlo.
Kasamang Doc, bumabati muna tayo sa ating mga nanonood sa Takub, Lanao del Norte. Juan Pesumal joining us, Nico Elorte also with us. In Canada, they're watching us right now. Bacolod, maraming salamat. Kalibo, Aklan, pati na rin sa United Arab Emirates.
Marami ka na namang pinupuyat sa, sa ibang bansa niya. Marami na namang puyat bukas yan.
Kasalanan nilang dalawa yan, Ateneo Lasal. Pero good timeout by Coach
Try again.
Tayo na beating yung service ni Desiree Cheng. So 18 will be serving 20 here.
We're like at the same situation in that first.
Yes.
De La Salle with a 2-point lead.
Over receive, the joust, and it's still alive. Lazaro goes to De Jesus. Softly brings it to the other side. Demicilio. Morado, not fooling the La Salle defenders that time. Back row attack from Valdez. Bumalik. Oh! Smart play by Kim Fajardo. She knew it. Nobody was in the end zone.
You know, most of the setters would have been content with just pushing it across the net. Fajardo.
Pwesto talaga.
Oh, hinanapan pa ng butas kahit mahirap na yung sa dulo. That's what she did. Excellent play from Fajardo.
Served by Baron. Almiro gets it through. Not the best, not a perfect set, Dokian, but
Yeah.
good enough.
Again, against a double block, Almiro is finding a way to get it through.
Mabilisan.
Tama. Dinalaan sa bilis ng set, bilis ng palo.
Hindi lahat dapat puro lakas, ano? Sabi mo nga.
That's a good
Wow.
set.
Nika Reyes with an open. Valdez. Balik sa kanya on the second ball. He's been quiet, huh?
She's been quiet. She's in the back row, but now she's in the front row.
She makes noise.
And look at the score. It's again tight. They're trying to stage another run here.
How about this? Almiro right away goes to her on the first touch.
Oh, binigay agad. Coach Tai loving that play.
Kami mo, kaya kita mo yung takyan. Ilang beses. Sino pa mabibigyan ng bola? O, bakit umalis ka mabilis? Pasok mo sa nag-goal ka lang. Goal ka lang mo. Hindi ka pa na nakakanyan lang. Eh, lumulog sa paano? Ay, kasi ha? Sama mo na. Pagka hindi naka-receive, guys, pag hindi naka-receive, puntahan nyo agad yung tao nyo, ha?
Doc, kamustahin natin ang mga taga-Dubai. Also, mga taga-Araceli, Palawan. Maraming salamat. Appreciate you. The girls appreciate you watching us on ABS-CBN Sports and Action. And an excellent timeout
Naman.
by these two coaches. Halting momentums, icing the servers.
Galing, galing. And that is something that, you know, you learn through a lot of these kind of games. When you call a timeout, interesting.
Oh! Serves out. Wow. Things are getting a little tight here. A little anxious. at the Mall of Asia Arena. Hindi na kami naglalaro nito. Nararamdaman pa namin eh.
Humiro, it's her turn to serve.
Fajardo keeps it up. Galang mishits. And all of a sudden, guess what?
We're tied at 22.
Just like in set number 1, we are at 22 all.
And guess who's dancing over here at the Ateneo side? It's Coach Kai.
Parang scripted ito, ano? Ayaw gusto
ganun
nila. Dikit-dikit yung laban. Humiro pushes.
That's inside!
Oh, it catches.
It drops! And Demesilio has had 2 lapses here in defense.
Wow.
Ba't papaluin? Pwestuhan mo kasi, Daddy. Sabi ko naman sa'yo, nasa sa'yo ang punot dulo. Lagi sa ganitong endgame tayo nagkakaproblema. Ayaw yung tsagain. Tsagain, diskarte sa loob. Tsagain, basta lang patay tayo. Hard, hard, hard! Tingnan mo, dodoblihin ng blocking ko si Harap pagka nakita mo receive. Tatapos si Valdez to, iwan sa gitna. Harap, sa gitna.
All right, we have our 2 coaches calling their 2 timeouts.
Ubos.
22-23, so it's now all up to the girls on the floor.
It says a lot about this set.
Yeah.
23-22. Hold on to your seats. Fajardo. Morente saw it. Valdez is checked. And Reyes
Single block by Mika.
with an offensive block. What a crucial one to get us to 23 all.
Look at this. Single block na lang yan. Mika Reyes choosing the right angle
Right.
to leave her arms. She was,
You know,
her momentum was bringing her to the right.
You saw the replay. Mika didn't even look whether it was going to land at the spot. Parang alam niya eh.
Good serve here.
Chance for LaSalle to take the lead again, and they go to
Outside.
It is out. Inches. Woo! Millimeters. That's what volleyball sometimes boils down to. Millimeters.
Nag-alangan si Ara with that attack. She had a huge chance to score that point for De La Salle.
Set point. Reyes. Picked up by Ateneo. Free ball go for LaSalle. Fajardo. Reyes again. Chance for Ateneo. They go to Valdez. Demesilio's there. Fajardo opens up to Galang. Soft hit for Galang. Valdez. Coverage by Fajardo. Set up for Ara again. One more try for Ara. Another soft attack. Valdez. Oh! It's sent back by the rookie. Woo! Soyun. And Reyes collaborating at the net.
Ang tagal nung rally na yun, Buman. Eliza Valdez had so many good sets going there. Ara Galang had the same chances. But it's the defense, Soyun. Look at Soyun just...
But the rookie showing some swagger here.
She like saying, you're the #1 spiker. I'm here for your block.
24 all, extended set number 2. They're gonna go to...
Yeah, that was overreaching from De Leon.
So it is LaSalle this time with a set point off a rookie error. Explain, Doc, what happened there.
Fajardo gave it a good look to set. The referees called it her way, but De Leon, being too aggressive, did not give her that chance to be able to set it.
Which is a rule.
Which is a rule, which is a violation.
Right.
That's why our first referee, international referee, called that violation. Nestor Bello.
Valdez ties the game. 25 all.
All right, this is crucial. Boom. Team Fajardo with 2 rookies with her in the front row.
Front row. Valdez, in the meantime,
Is serving.
serving. So she's in the back row. Fajardo. Miscommunication.
Oh,
And that will be LaSalle point. They get set number 2.
Again, that's just a lucky break for De La Salle. That play was a botched play.
Look at the fans here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Every single centavo worth it. Oh! LaSalle takes set number 2. We're tied at 1-1 here at the Mall of Asia Arena. We have a ball game.
Kung meron pa kayong gusto pumunta dito sa akin na sumingit kayo.
Umabol na kayo.
Baka may masingitan.
Umabol pa kayo
Umabol
dito.
pa kayo.
We would love to have you. 25-22 Ateneo. 27-25 LaSalle, hanging tough as we are tied. We're back here at the Mall of Asia Arena, and we're all tied up at 1 set all. The game of volleyball, as you look at the numbers there, is so beautiful because it's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
And the momentum shifts are so sudden, and that's what happened towards the end of that set number 2. But ultimately, how did LaSalle take that set, Doc Ian?
All right, of course, De La Salle it was a very close matchup to the mid portion of that set. Again, they had a 2-point lead, and Ateneo was starting to have another run, and they did. But De La Salle, their offense kind of, dwindled in that latter part, but it was their defense that kept them, or that gave them that second set, especially their blocking, especially their floor defense. But what I like about that second set are two coaches calling their final 2 timeouts early part of that stretch, and they just let the girls play.
Yeah, bahala kayo. You
Bahala
decide this set on your own.
Wala na akong timeout, kayong tumapos ng set na to, and that's what I like about that second set.
And here's another thing, that if you're a LaSalle fan, you have to love that second set, especially because the Soyud and Baron were in front, finishing that match.
With
that set.
With their setter, not
Yes.
with another offensive front row attacker, but with Fajardo as the setter.
Not the usual
Not
suspects.
the usual,
diba?
correct. Excellent.
In the meantime, we are at 1-1 as Valdez
That's long.
goes long on that one.
Let's
And-
quickly, sorry.
Go ahead. No, I was about
Let's
to say, Doc, what do
quickly
you have?
have a look at the scorers for Ateneo. Valdez with 12, De Jesus with 5, De Leon, the rookie, with 5, and Ahomiro with 5. So Valdez is the #1 scorer for Ateneo. For the side of De La Salle, Cheng has 5, Galang has 5, Demisilio has 5, Diaz 3, and Fajardo has 3. So a bit balanced for the side of the Lady Archers here.
Well, this is what you paid for. Well, now, not you, because you did not pay to get in.
I had to pay for some of my friends,
Face
though.
value si Doc Ian dito sa Mall of Asia. But this is what we came to watch. 1-1, and Aragalam with a powerful kill to give them a 4-2 advantage as we go to Laura Lehman.
Boom and Ian, DLSU may have had that last set, but Coach Sai is very happy with the way his girls are playing. The jitters from the first set are slowly going away, and the girls definitely seem more at home on court. They are focused, confident, and playing like their usual smiling selves. Coach Tai is particularly pleased with Eliza and Amy, who have been playing not only with power but also with grace. They're putting the ball where they see those gaps. He also gave a lot of credit to Bea De Leon, who, despite being a rookie, is blocking and contributing heavily to this game. That's all for now, Boom and Ian.
Thank you very much, Lau. Coach,
Very true.
sorry, Doc, when you lose a set, there's so much pressure and all of these things happen. When you lose a set, does it sometimes turn into, and how does it turn into a real positive for a team like Ateneo?
Well, especially for the set that you just lost was a very, very close one. You just want to recover right away. Those sets that you lose with a very, very huge margin, medyo kakabot ka talaga ng ulo eh. You don't know what to do and what went wrong, but if it's just a close set, just forget it. Amnesia would really help for that kind of a match or a set lost, and then just move on.
We always say that in volleyball, gusto mo mabilis ka makalito.
Oo, totoo yan. And just, again, play at the present time and make
Point by
sure,
point.
point by point, that's how you do it.
6 serving 3. Make that 6
Very
serving
close
4.
again.
Okay, ito naman tayo sa kabilang panig. Kumuha ng report from Janine Choi.
In between sets, Coach Ramil De Jesus gave the girls words of encouragement. Sinabi niya na dapat hindi sila mawalan ng tapang at tiwala. Dapat na ipakita nila sa kalaban na kaya nilang kumapit. In each and every set, the girls never cease to motivate each other by saying, "Kaya natin yan, bawi tayo, tuloy-tuloy lang, let's go." In this third set, Assistant Coach Noel Erculio wants the girls to be more relaxed and to remember to just enjoy the game. Boom and Ian.
Thank you very much. Trying to take away tension. This is what the coaching staff is doing for both teams. Just play. You know, don't worry about the crowd. Of course, easier said than done, Doc.
And another thing that Coach Ramil did differently in the second set was put in the other bench players.
I've never seen this combination this year so far.
Like what we said, Boom, you give Ateneo different looks, and it disrupts their game. Yung pinagandaan nila na mga dapat na binablock nila, diniiwasan, hindi yun na nakikita nila.
Ito, abante ng 4 ang DLSU, 8-4.
Chairman Richie Garcia
from PSC
of the Philippine Sports Commission.
8-4 is our score here. Salle ahead in set number 3. Father Nebres also joining us here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Quickly, the guys watching us in Davao, also in Abu Dhabi, at sa Bataan at Dumaguete City. Gusto lang natin dampian. Unti-unti natin yan. Maya-maya. In the meantime, balik tayo dito sa laro. Dahil napakaganda po ng pinapakita ng Ateneo at Salle para sa ating ngayong hapon. Live po at exclusive on ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Abante ng 3 ang Salle. We are tied 1 set all.
Another one of those sets to Mika.
Oh, but she was there on the defensive end to slam the door on Amy Ahumiro.
Sabi ni Mika, ang lakas ng bato ko kasi ni Fire doon. Napagano si Mika sa likod. Ang lakas
Mga celebration, ano?
Ayun, ang lakas na, And De La Salle now has loosened up, I would have to say, here in the
that
third.
Is a good point.
They were a bit tentative in the 2 sets, but this time they started off more relaxed.
That's out. Good idea by Ahumiro, but that's out. This is the biggest lead of the match. Even going back to the first set, there was a 5-point lead in that first set. So now Salle doubling Ateneo's production here in set number 3, which is a crucial set.
But yeah, we're tied at 1 apiece.
Swing set. Then, back row.
Oh, nice
with a great dig. Galang is sent back. Nobody home. And that back end.
Good block there for Ateneo. Look at Ahumiro. Again, try to close out on that block, and the hang time of Ahumiro giving her that block.
6 serving 10.
Ooh! I thought it was on its way out. Tumalon pa si Cruz for her to be able to receive that ball.
Ahumiro wanted it. Demesilio was there to pick it up. Free ball though for Ateneo. Oh, what a play. Not only was it confusing because it was a combination play, Valdez eventually angled the attack. Look at this.
Reyes goes up with Ahumiro and just
Look at that angle.
Going the opposite way.
A wishy-oh-wow moment. Open up to everyday surprises with a wishy-oh-wow. You're right. Jumping right, going left. Ano? Valdez. Demesilio picks it up. Hiningi ni Reyes. Nandun si De Jesus. Balik kay Baldo. And another free ball for Ateneo. They're down 3. Oh! With one hand, Gia Morado. Finding a gap.
Serving 10 is the score.
So it's 8 serving 10. Gala. Valdez. That is out. That is wide. So the lead is 3 and it stays with DLSU as you look at Amy Ahumiro on your screens. Aragada, DLSU. It is Kim Fajardo on deck. Oh, good serve. Best server of the league. Sorry, check that. It is Aragala who is the best server of the league. But Fajardo is not far behind at number 4. 12 serving 8. Valdez checked. Nobody there. Valdez will try again. That's too low. And it's another 5-point lead for DLSU. And a timeout called by Coach Tai.
Again, no problem. Hey, no. Happy. Be happy.
For news, updates, highlights, and live stream of games, log on to sports.abs-cbn.com. Batiin natin ang ating mga kapamilya sa Zamboanga, sa Baguio, na nanonood sa atin ngayon. Also, all the way from Japan, Tokyo, from Davao, from Antique, Oslo, Norway. Unbelievable. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood via the Filipino channel and through ABS-CBN Sports in Action. 5-point lead for Salle. Galang, Lazaro, Valdez, nobody home. And it's still the biggest lead of the match. It still stays at 5, so they cut it down to 4.
Eliza hits it off the block, but still finds some room to land it on the floor. And the defense of De La Salle a bit napping in that play.
Good dig by Domicilio. Galang! That's out, no touch.
She's had so many of these long hits that are missing the mark.
No need to explain that picture. Pakamot.
Kahit huwag tayo magsalita, alam na naman nanunood.
Good serve, Galang with a good dig. Combination play, Galang picks it up, but unable to put it away. De Jesus from the back row. Chance for Salle here. Soyo.
Nice set.
Galang. Solid attack from Aragala.
Soyo could double as a setter with that kind of a set. Nice setup. Galang had a lot of room to work with, finding that zone.
McDonald's Instant Replay. Don't miss the spike. Dial 86236 for a BFF chicken bundle.
Not in a good hitting position.
Soyod. Free ball for Salle. Galang, nobody home, but Denise Lazaro was there. Chance for Salle here, one-handed set. And a chance for Ateneo here. Down by 4. Valdez, Fajardo read it.
Soyod will get another chance.
De Jesus, back to Valdez. And puts it away.
That's how it's done. And unlike this...
Di ba napapagod?
Kanina pa. Ayun, lusot sa dalawa.
And we joke about that, Doc Ian, but you are seeing incredible athleticism from these girls.
Very, very athletic.
Domicilio sends it to the other side. That's out. Coach Ramil applauding the efforts of his girls who are in the lead here. 15-11. Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City is where we're at. On this great Sunday. Malapit na Sunday evening. De Leon. Cruz was there to pick it up. Domicilio through the block. Lazaro up to Morente, who is checked at the net. What an impact.
Yes. This strategy of Coach Romil having Soyud and Baron, probably 5'11", 6-footers, in front of Morente, in front of Alyssa, really proving to be the difference here.
Kit Kat break muna tayo. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. What a crowd we have today. Remember, this is only the first round. We're only ending the first round. And we are almost 18,000 strong here
Grabe.
at the Mall of Asia Arena. Yes,
Wow, for an elimination game.
for an elimination game. Hats off to you guys. Umila ng maaga.
+2, tayong dalawa na walang ticket. Baka umabot ng 18+. Malaki-laki rin. There you go.
Baron with a quick attack, and the effects of Soyud and Baron continue to permeate here in set number 3.
This is something that Ateneo probably did not expect,
for sure.
did not prepare for. And these two girls from De La Salle are just proving that this kind of an atmosphere just fits them perfectly. Again, Baron together with Demicilio.
And by the way, this is the biggest lead of the match. It is already at 7. Valdez this time on the other side.
Against Demicilio, Demicilio had a good view of where Alyssa wanted to bring it.
Valdez in the middle this time. Will she carry her team back? Will somebody else
Yun ang importante.
be a hero?
Correct.
How about a new face?
Right on cue, boom.
Maraginot, Joanna Maraginot will come in for Mitch Morente.
Morente. And again, Alyssa is in the back row, so you expect someone in the front row to take charge and take over.
Now, Coach Ramil was the first one to blink in this match. Siya yung unang humugot. Ang hugot niya si Soyud, pangalawang hugot niya si Baron. And now, Coach Tai blinking too. And changing it up. Off speed there by De Jesus.
Nice cover from Cruz.
Temecilio. Coverage from Morado. Lazaro. De Jesus. Long rally once again. Cruz will go to Soyud. Soyud. Little wide, little long.
No touch from the block, Soyud.
But if you're Coach Ramil,
Oh, yeah.
good job. Okay lang.
That's good, that's good. Basta tumawid ng net yan. Takasan mo, okay pa.
The rest of the players there, Morente's there, Patnongon, of course, Hekiliana, Gaston, they're all there. Madayat has a service error from Alyssa Valdez.
Kanina pa yan, boom, first set, second set, up to here in the third, those errors.
And now,
From the serve.
just like in set number 2, they don't want Soyud serving, they want Desiree Cheng serving, so she is sent back for Soyud. And LaSalle is the best serving team in the league.
And this third set is so crucial to this match.
So it is, it is. And you see the body language of LaSalle is very different already
Yeah.
from the first set. Where it was a little tight, it was a little tense. No, Ateneo getting the point there.
That's right, good block there from Ateneo, and Fajardo trying to get Baron have another quick attack.
Coach Ramil applauding because he knows
That's back.
that's the easiest point of all. Walang kahirap-hirap. He gets the point.
Those are just freebies that...
Cheap points, as they call it.
Libre yan. Ito rin, no? Libre.
Paka-charitable nitong dalawang.
And, you know, you're at the left. It's so hard to bring it to the left end of the other. So, maluwag-luwag doon sa kabila, pwede naman doon.
It's Joanna Maraginot now.
All right, just to update all our fans.
Another
service error. I was about to say, Ateneo now, after that serve, has 12 service errors. Those are 12 free points for De La Salle. And De La Salle having their fair share of 8 service errors.
The difference in this game, the third set right now, is 6 points.
Yeah, with the 4 points of...
It's still alive.
Nice!
Ahumiro, Demicilio. They open up to Galang. Lazaro is there. Ahumiro with the chase.
Nagagawan.
Oh, great pickup. One-handed pickup by
Ganda ng
Demicilio.
depensa.
Ahumiro is checked at the net. They go back row, mababa ng konti at dahil doon, kumaliwa ang palo.
It's becoming more of a blocking contest for De La Salle. That's where they're getting their points. Eliza Valdez. That's the frustration right there from Eliza.
That's the strength of LaSalle. They're blocking. Let's listen in on Ateneo.
Hey, first lao. Thinking, trending.
Hey, first one.
Give it. Hit it. Back low.
Photographer's row here at the Mall of Asia Arena, capturing the moments that you will see online, on newspapers, various print media. Dumaguete City is watching. Don Marcelino Davao Occidental is watching. San Diego, California.
Puyat yung mga yan.
Maraming salamat. 22-15. Ooh, a facial serve by Valdez on Sid de Mesilio from the back row.
Good timeout there from Ateneo. Look at that.
Through the block. No. It was forearm. Medyo up the shoulders, not the facial.
Ano lang, body scrub lang.
Oo,
Hindi facial.
tama. Mabilis masyado, hindi makita.
Another good block by Reyes. Oh!
Let me ask you this, as a net violation is called on Eliza Valdez, is Ateneo getting a little predictable on their offense, or is the blocking just really improved here? Or is it a combination of both? What do you think?
It's really De La Salle improving their block, and I think this doesn't happen by chance. They practiced it. They prepared for
Bread and
this.
butter.
Oh, that's right. And like what I said, Eliza Valdez, it's a given boom. Alam naman natin that touches will go to her. But the problem right now is she's not getting any help from the other frontliners of Ateneo. Ang ganda ng set.
Set
Alan
back.
block.
Reyes hinihingi yung bola. And another net violation.
Ahumiro.
Errors are piling up here in set number 3. 24-16, LaSalle at set point. Now, it will be interesting. The defending champions on the back foot, not only in the set, but if LaSalle takes the set, which they're looking like it, they're going to be on the back foot. How will they respond? They're playing from behind.
Look at Reyes celebrate that point. She knew that it was going to Eliza. That's what we were saying, Boom. Alam na natin that Eliza will be getting most of the sets. And that was a triple block in front of her.
Right. And from a set down,
recovery.
De La Salle wins 2 straight to get their noses ahead in this match. The clock thickens. Ateneo versus LaSalle. We'll be right back here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. We're back here at the Mall of Asia Arena we are seconds away from set number 4, but let's look back at a dominant set number 3 for your Coach Romil De Jesus.
That's right. We mentioned how important this third set is, and we saw the change that De La Salle made in that second set to get that win in that second, and they just rolled over Ateneo here in the third. Mika Reyes just exemplifies how hard De La Salle has been working at their block, and that's their strength. Remember, Boom, that dun sila malakas, and they kept it, and they just produced the points off of that department. All right, let's look at the numbers. Attack points, medyo bitawan natin. Blocks lamang dyan ng De La Salle, that's a given. And Boom, like what you said, errors.
Hindi error sa screen graphic error yan, ha? Tama yan. 15 errors in one set.
And maybe 5 or 6 of those coming from service points, and those are easy points for De La Salle. And ito, De La Salle only having 5 errors, so that's like acceptable.
Right, very much.
Very much for a game like this. And Ateneo with 15 errors, they're not gonna win.
And now it gets interesting, though. You're the defending champion. You're down a set. Pressure now shifts to you. How will the coach from here on in? Because it's very different from last year's situation.
Very true.
And how will the players feel now because you look at the body language of LaSalle. You said it earlier. They're loose and they also look confident. They look relaxed and
They
confident right
changed,
now.
yeah. It has changed for De La Salle.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. And for Ateneo, you know that before they didn't feel any pressure, nothing to prove. But right now, after a loss in that third set by that much, medyo may mga question marks na ngayon yan. Again, another service error from Eliza.
To start the set. So that's 16 if you go back to the last set. 1-all.
For reception.
Oh, Mika Reyes
Sayang.
unable to put it away.
Regalo na yun.
De Jesus. Fajardo. Reyes says, I'll take it on the second time.
You gotta give her another chance. Reward her for all the hard work she's doing on the defensive end. Mika Reyes doesn't have to be always a sharp angle to the attack. Long balls produce the same as those attacks if they're done at the right time and at the right manner.
Soft attack. Soyud. That's also soft. Miscalculating. Coach Tai trying to dance here at the sidelines, and you know what he's trying to do, Doc.
That's true.
He's trying to lighten up the mood for his girls.
Trying to get the energy flowing back to the Ateneo side.
Reyes again.
He's so effective doing that. Quicker, that brings it to the end zone. See? You don't expect that from most quickers. Kadalasan ng mga quicker, di ba?
Tulad nila Jaja, di ba? Oh.
Puro baon.
Baon.
Dik-dik. But she does it differently.
Hey, a point is a point.
Definitely.
That's what matters. LaSalle is playing right now. Ooh, even on a defensive manner, they're playing.
Yeah, they stepped up.
Yeah, stepped up. Maraginot, taken easily by Fajardo. Soyud.
Again, Soyud on the block. You know,
Difference makers.
yeah, this couldn't have been written in any script for this game.
Di inaasahan yung hugot nila.
Oo.
And it begs the question, Doc. Was it, ito speculation na lang to on our part, ha? Was it a planned thing na if things go wrong, siya yung unang bubulutin? Because we don't see her a lot, even in the different games, but you don't know that iba naman yung opponents.
True.
Iba yung defending champion.
Yeah.
Or was it something
May tago factor.
Yon.
Tago factor, pwede.
Planado yan. Kasi alam mo ng mga coaches, they have plan B, plan C pagpasok ng laro. Okay, kausapin muna natin si Janine Choi. That's the inside information on LaSalle.
Relax lang at mag-enjoy tayo. This is the line I repeatedly heard from the DLSU team coming to the fourth set. Because the more the girls are rattled, the higher the probability is that they commit an error. In between sets, the girls were also reminded to be more mindful of the actions of their opponents, to focus more and be more aggressive throughout this, hopefully, final set in favor of the ladies in green and white. Back to you, Boom and Ian.
Thank you very much, Janine. Mika Reyes on your screen. So lead is now 3. Momentum not only has shifted, it has stayed with DLSU here. Back row. Soyud. And this is still playable.
They send it back outside though.
It's outside.
Coach Tai, you're right, Boom, is just so
Yeah, he's trying.
active.
He's trying. He's trying to get the girls. Fajardo. Demesilio goes down the line and she catches the line.
One of the very few times that Demesilio gets a clean hit from an outside set. The confidence, you can feel it right now with the LaSalle girls.
Interesting scenario here. Doc Ian. Constantly playing from behind are the defending champions. So when that happens, you know the pressure rises every time. Check in with Laura Lehman this time.
Boom and Ian, that last set wasn't their best, and Coach Tai said that they are not on par with their usual game. They gave up a lot of points on service errors, and because of that, he thinks that the pressure is getting the best of them. Their loss was definitely a mental one. Now, Boom, Coach Tai also very suspicious, and because of that, he told the girls to meditate before going back on court. He also doesn't like it when they cringe or seem frustrated on court, and so he told them to smile no matter what, because that is the way to their A game. That's all for now, Boom and Ian.
Thank you very much. Very subtle nuances of body language Coach Tai is trying to even correct here.
Another strong down the line hit. But Ella De Jesus was right there.
Free ball though for LaSalle, who are up by a point.
Ella with another dig.
Valdez on the other end puts it away and ties the match.
The Ateneo crowd now.
They're looking for a reason to,
Yeah.
you know, to really explode here.
Splitting the block, getting it inside just enough.
7-0, 7-0. Ateneo down a set. Maraginet was there. Valdez short set, so she makes something out of it. Block and an offensive block, and they take over the lead, and they get into the technical timeout. Ganun lang. The beauty of the game of volleyball. And there's more of it when we come back. Back here at the Mall of Asia Arena, where we are at 8-7, Ateneo in the lead in this set. They need this set to stay alive, obviously, to force a set number 5. Ahumiro serving. Ooh! Fajardo knew. She knew it. She knew the spot was open.
And she knew that that ball was a bit over-received, and she had another opportunity for another point. Yun yung sinasabi natin that Fajardo has so many other things.
Tricks.
Yeah, besides just setting it.
Owishi Oh Wow moment open up to everyday surprises with Owishi Oh Wow. Not only tricks, net touch. Not only tricks for Fajardo, it's also court sense. Hindi mo may tuturo yung ganun, ha? You develop that as you play.
You feel, ano? Hindi mo hirap
I mean, you're a setter, Doc. You know that. You have to parang have eyes behind your head.
Let me see this time from the other end against Valdez, 1-on-1 gets that point. And boom, someone texted me from Cebu, para daw holiday doon, wala raw tao sa kalsada watching this game.
Nice. Maraming salamat.
And from Abu Dhabi, the Tirona and the Corpus family, thanks for watching.
You know, I believe that because when I go to the provinces and I did a little traveling 2014, yun naman sinasabi nila, uy, batiin mo naman si Valdez para sa amin, batiin mo naman si Aragalang para sa amin from, I went to Bohol and Palawan, and it's the same thing. I mean, with this, we really appreciate you watching.
But ikaw,
Loving the sport.
pinapayagan ka magbakasyon.
Hindi, huwag mo sabihin kasi tumakas lang ako.
Sorry.
Huwag mo naman.
Nung nawala ka, kasi may sakit ka nga pala.
Sabi ko, may sakit.
Tama. Pwede gumaling ka agad.
Drop the topic. Mabibisto tayo. Maraginot, the rookie. Sent back. Reyes, easy take for Valdez. They go to De Jesus. That's a little low for her comfort. Fajardo goes to Galang. Galang off to the side. Lazaro goes to Maraginot. Maraginot.
Inside.
It's in.
That's inside. Another point from one of our bencher.
Mga hugot-hugot players dito.
And nakita mo yung adjustment ni Coach Taya. Talagang he's also applying those kinds of strategies for this game.
Valdez. Oh, and a donut hole in the middle. Coach Tai.
That's talent for you. That was a perfectly set up back row attack, but Valdez choosing to pull back on the strong hit and just a smart.
Even with a single block, usually didikdikin mo yun.
Galing.
Lead is 2.
Hindi nakapwesto yung spiker mo eh, ha? Pag papagaling mo lang, kung nakapwesto, yun. Kung nakapwesto, mabilis, okay, walang problema. Eh, yung magagaling ang discard din sa kanila. Kung anong gusto mo, yun mangyayari. Okay? May receive naman tayo. Okay? Dahan-dahan. Patinigay ng block mo sa dulo. Kung sino na sa pwesto mo. Okay? 1, 2, 2. Ano tayo? Tempo po tayo doon sa kabila. Okay?
Siksika na dun sa taas. Dito sa television.
SRO, folks.
All to watch their idols.
And this is a relatively early timeout from Coach Burgess.
Okay.
A 2-point lead.
Okay, so why do you think?
Because he knows how important this is to win in this set. If you give Ateneo the chance to win in the fifth, it becomes so unpredictable. At sigurado na sa Ateneo momentum. Again, after that timeout, Ateneo delivers. Look at that. That was Maraginot. Another one of our very talented rookies.
Oh, what a serve. 4-point lead all of a sudden. Momentum again. We've said it so many times, shifting this time to the defending champs.
Grabe. Apat naman. Ateneo naman ngayon ang lalamang.
And if you've been watching from the start of this match, a 4-point lead is nothing between these two teams. Sent back, but Lazaro is there.
Good cover by Denden.
Valdez.
From the back row. The Ateneo crowd now up on their feet.
I mean, credit half that point to Lazaro also for the pickup in cover.
Correct, for keeping it in play.
Yeah.
And this is what
22 points for that girl on your screens.
Nice serve.
Make that 23.
And this is what Eliza has been waiting for. Yung meron siya makakatulong whenever she's in the back row.
That's a great point. You've been saying that. Kaya nga, ikaw yung binabayaran na malaking pera dito eh.
Kape lang, okay na tayo.
We'll be back. We're back here at the Mall of Asia Arena and we're watching the MVP at work.
Look at that, avoiding the block. Demicilio's right there, but just again, the pace of that ball made it so hard for her to get that dig.
That's a back row attack, by the way.
And now Eliza has more freedom or leeway to load up her serves with this kind of a lead, and you've got Marigonot also helping out in the front. So
Shipping in.
magaan ang dating kay Eliza ngayon, hindi siya masyadong pressured.
Oh! Regalo!
Poor reception, and it was De Jesus right on top of the situation.
Yung dalawang bata pa lang, tensionado na. Stress na. That's not healthy for kids.
Ganyang edad pinapahirapan yung damdamin ng mga bata.
It's the game of volleyball.
Oh, now it's another free ball.
And it is De Leon as we return back to action here, giving them the biggest lead for Ateneo, 18-10. I told you, the crowd earlier parang naghahanap a reason to explode. The Ateneo crowd, I mean.
You know, it's the turn of the La Salle crowd to be very quiet and pensive.
Tagal nang nagsaserve ni Eliza. Nagkamali yung
That's right. Again, that's something that you learn from time and experience. The Tavera family in Pasig and the Hernandez family from Sampaloc all watching today.
11 serving 18. 7-point lead. Fajardo now.
Ang ganda na serve. That was an excellent serve.
Tinarget niya, dati niyang teammate at matalik na kaibigan.
Reyes right there, getting ready for the block. Important here for Ateneo is to get a good reception. Again, they bring it to Eliza.
Oh!
De Leon.
The rookie putting it away to the delight of Mitch Morente there.
Did you see De Leon's reaction after that hit?
You know, what I love about covering the UAP all these years, Doc, is you see these athletes grow in front of you and develop into, and now we're seeing a new batch.
Binubuo mo na naman yung edad mo, Bumi.
Okay lang
Ako,
yan.
hindi ko na
Okay lang yan kasi sa'yo, alam na namin.
Ako, ayoko ng mga ganyan yung kasi nabubuking ako.
Paranoid ka masyado.
Oo, tama na.
Mika Reyes serving.
Outside. Yes.
7-point lead for Ateneo.
That's something that they missed from Ateneo, the offense of Ahomiro. And Coach Sai celebrating again with that point.
Yan, hindi nila namimiss yan. Lagi nila nakikita.
Pwede na Coach Sai,
Yeah.
even when they were down.
Stayed the course. He was the same.
Yes.
He was trying to be the same. Oh! Wow. This match is unbelievable. This is like a mirror image of set number 3. Lasal nga lang yung kaninang ang ganda lahat ng serve, ang ganda lahat ng palo. Baliktad, nagkabaliktaran na po dito sa set number 4.
Good serve. Double quick play.
Kagulo ng konti. So free ball. Ooh, Lazaro really quick in the reaction. Oh, mababa.
One of the hardest reacts to get across if the set is coming from behind. And you don't actually see where the net is, where your blockers are. It's just a lot of feel involved in that kind of an attack.
That's what I'm talking about. Earlier, we saw that a lot with Ateneo in the previous set. It has strangely
Baliktad naman, oo.
gone to the other side. I'm telling you, these two teams are playing to a script.
Walang wala kang makuha na predictability or
Wala. There's no pattern. It seems like they want to test each other in a set number 5, Doc Ian.
gotta change the rules. Dapat siguro mga 11 sets. 5 is too short for our fans.
2 points away for an extension. Make that a point away. And Ateneo,
Wow.
the backs against the wall, dig down deep, and are a point away from forcing a fifth and final set. To the delight
Yeah.
of the 18,000 strong crowd here at the Mall of Asia Arena.
Did you expect anything less from today's game?
Oh, what a save by Cheng.
There you go.
To answer your question, Doc Ian, I don't know what to expect anymore. Wag na. So, go to your kitchen,
Exacto. I was
your
about to say.
refrigerator, bring out your drinks, bring out your food, come back in your TV set with the whole family, your entertainment system, because we have a set number 5 just the way you wanted it. Ateneo Salle, 6-0, 6-0, will go to an extension. 25-22, 27-25, 25-16, and 25-14. We're back live here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Doki and Laurel, tell us how we got to set number 5.
Right, Ateneo winning the fourth, 11 attack points against only 6 for De La Salle. The offense of De La Salle just came so quiet. The blocking department, which they would normally lord over, they had none.
With Soyud and Baron, no?
Yeah, and there was only one block coming from Ateneo. Service aces, 5 and 3. Ateneo with the edge on that one, and errors. Ito na, yung 5 ng De La Salle nung third set, napunta sa Ateneo.
5 na lang.
And
Kanina, 15 yan, di ba?
15 yan. And they had 5, limiting their errors, and 8 for De La Salle. Remember in that third set when I mentioned the highest pointers from both squads? Eliza Valdez previously had 12 in the third, now has 24. Sabi mo nga, nagpahinga lang nung konti, pero umarangkada dito sa fourth, 24 points. Jesus with 5, De Leon with 8, and Ahomiro with 10 points. Meditation right now, you're gonna see that from Ateneo. That's what they practiced earlier this morning to start off.
They practice it practically per set. They started that last year, and it has worked wonders for them from a mental standpoint.
For De La Salle, it's Galang with 9 points, Demisilio with 9, Fajardo, the setter, has 7. So that's not bad for a setter. Cheng with 5, and D with 3 points.
So,
all right,
we all know, fifth set, 15 points. Who has the advantage coming into this?
Are you serious with that question? It's so hard.
Again, Doc Ian. That's
Yes.
why you are paid the big bucks to answer questions like these. Who has the advantage? We're not saying, we're not asking you
Ateneo
who's going to win.
would have the momentum. That's
Momentum,
as
okay.
far as I'd go. But the advantage, it's so hard after what we've seen through this game, the ups and downs, the chases, the change in the momentum. It's so hard. But Ateneo with the momentum.
Ooh! And this is crucial because the start in a fifth set is so important because it's such a short set.
And yun yung kaninang mga lamang na 4 points na sa the fourth set. Sa fifth set, malaki yung 4 points na lamang.
Soft hit by Valdez. Regalo, the joust.
Ooh! Freebie again for Ateneo. Of course, you go to Valdez.
Valdez. And Masilio was there. Galang. This is where we're going to see the Galangs and the Valdezes of the
Take
world.
over.
Oh, we'll see.
And you see what Galang said to Fajardo right away. That's the set I want. After that kind
Ganon.
of ganong height, ganong layo sa net, that's what she wants.
Abante ng dalawa in set number 5. That's what I'm talking about. It will be Galang. It will be Valdez. Who majority will get the sets here. Sabi nga nila, no? Porsentuhan na to.
Oo, tama.
So, pagka set number 5.
You go with the numbers, you go with the experience,
But I love
with the talent.
Yes. How about Coach Tai sticking with Maraguinot there, huh?
Yeah.
Galang, sent back. Oh, reflexes. Oh, De Leon wasting that one.
I'm not sure if he was trying to set it for Eliza or he was trying to set it over, but again, you gotta give it to her for still trying.
Then set number 5, and you got 2 rookies here for Ateneo play. 3, serving 1. Who will remain undefeated in the first round, after the first round? Galang, mataas.
That's too high.
Valdez. Oh! -ho! Nope. First referee says no. First referee says no. I don't know. What did you see?
All right, our first referee, Nestor Bello, called already a dead ball, but I think a pancake dig was what they were contesting.
Yeah. Let's look at that again.
It was Galang who reached out for the pancake. Let's see. So hard with that angle, so hard.
Nevertheless, call sticks. 3-2 is our score. Galang.
Long ball dug up by Lazaro.
Valdez again, off the block, and we are tied. Let's go to Laura Lehman.
Boom and Ian, the girls made an obvious recovery that last set and regained the momentum they had lost. Opposite to set 3, they scored a lot of service points in set 4 as opposed to service errors. There was also a notable difference in the strength of their spikes, and Eliza has made MVP-level contributions. Because of this, however, DLSU is already anticipating her spikes, and their blockers know where to position themselves on court. And so, Coach Tai wants the girls to show more variety and be less predictable this time around. That's all for now, Bumanian.
Thank you very much. And that's what happened in that last set. There was a little more variety.
That's true, and yung nga, may nakatulong na si Eliza in that set. That's why the other players of Ateneo put in their contribution.
Wait, LaSalle has not played in the 5th set this season, right?
That's right.
They were pushed to 4 sets in 2 occasions. While Ateneo was pushed to 5 sets by UP kamakailan lamang at the start of the year. Does that play a factor, Doc Ian?
Could be.
May 5-set experience this year itong Ateneo?
Very true. Where
Crucial error.
she's had a lot of those today.
A lot.
She's had a lot of those
But
today.
parang, I'm sure for Coach Tai, she's also done so much for the
Oh,
team.
definitely. 25 points, maybe more by now.
5 serving 4. Dikit-dikit po tayo. 2 sets all. Back row attack. Fajardo sends it back to Jesus.
Oh!
A spot.
That's so hard to do. Ella De Jesus getting a free ball that's very high, not too close to the net.
It takes a lot of guts, let me tell you that. And it's a cut shot at that. This game is not for the weak of heart at all. Fajardo to Demecilio. Morado was there. De Jesus with the soft attack. Fajardo quickly. Height of Baron reaching for the power tip. Putting it away.
Baron was just very busy over the net. Came from the block, back pedal, had a good quick set from Fajardo.
Ginot was not even in position to react. Let's check in with Janine Choi here. Janine?
The Lady Spikers are not losing hope despite how the last set goes now. In this set, their goal is to avoid committing unnecessary errors. Coach Ramil De Jesus also wants the girls to remember and execute his important reminders. Kasi sa mga huling habilin niya bago magsimula ang set na ito ay hindi pwedeng mabuhol ang utak sa loob. Huwag niyong madaliin ang dapat niyong gawin. Buman Ian.
Thank you very much, Janine. A service error, though, to bring Ateneo back within 1. 6, serving 7. Maraginot will do the honors. Valdez is still in the back row. Having a little laugh with Gia Morado. What a baptism of fire for her, too. The most court time she has gotten. And it's in the most crucial match of the season so far.
No touch. Demecilio's trying her best to convince a referee that there was a touch.
7-all. Tuwan-tuwa.
Nasa na script mo, boom.
Don't makandili on your screens. You can't write this stuff. You can't make this stuff up. It's championship worthy.
Yeah.
The quality too. It's blocked. And Ateneo takes over the lead. And we switch sides. 8-7. Unbelievable action we're seeing here. Yeah.
With a good block, even bouncing it off the head of Demecilio.
Well, we have this lull. We say hello to our friends from Lamao, Limay, Bataan, Lucena City. Thanks for tuning in. Also, in Alaska, they're watching Angeles City, Pampanga, yung hometown ni Aragalang.
Everyone's right.
Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat. Davao, Abu Dhabi, also din Batangas, San Pascual, Batangas. Maraming salamat. Zamboanga City also tuned in. Watching the final moments of set number 5. We are midway. 8 serving 7. She's allowed mistakes, Ian, because
ngayon lang siya maglalaro sa ganitong level. Fifth set
haba.
pa.
Hasn't played this long this whole year. You're looking at Sawyer.
We're halfway.
Yes, we are halfway.
We're tied. Cheng.
Oh, what a set.
That's inside.
What a set by Morado.
This is what they missed from Aho Miro in the previous sets now. Last set and this one, she has continued to contribute.
Touch set. It's really just a touch. Jesus. 9 serving 8. It's out.
No touch.
She angled it. Demecilio looking for a touch. Coach Ramil tells Aragalan to complain. And let's look at it again. Oh, that's so tough. It doesn't look like it, but I may be wrong. It's so tough from that angle. Nevertheless, it's 10-8. Reyes. Morado. Valdez. Coverage was there. Fajardo backtracks. Demecilio sends it low. And this is crucial. A 3-point lead in set number 5. Coach Ramil, huhugot na naman sa bench after this timeout. Malayo pa to.
Malayo, and an early timeout by Coach Ramil. They're only down by 3. And like what we said, 4-point lead, 5, malaki yan dito sa 5th set. But again, the way this game has been going,
You just never know.
never know.
They're getting ready. Justin Chu here on the bench. Let's see what happens if let's say Ateneo wins another point. It's on DLSU's hands right now. Here in the 5th set.
Oh, poor reception.
Faulty reception. Free ball for Ateneo. They go to Ahumiro for a 4-point lead. Listen to this crowd.
Would the sub come in for Coach Ramil? And
Coach Ramil asking Coach Noel how many timeouts they still have. And Coach Noel says 1. Sent back. Fajardo. Back row to Galang. Lazaro is there. Morado sends it over. Oh! A mistake by Fajardo.
that's an error.
13-8 is the score, and Coach Ramil will call his final timeout of the match. What drama!
Grabe itong comeback ng Ateneo.
Malayo kami ang umigo. Parte ba? Diba? Then defense lang sa malayo. Sige, malayo pa yun. Malayo pa yan. Kapita lang natin. Ha? Maniwala lang kami. Kaya natin yan. Go. Yan yung mahaba. Sige, babon bang.
Let me ask you, Coach Doc Ian, Coach Ramil has not sent back Soyun for quite a while. Are you surprised personally? Or
I would have to say that that's part of his strategy
Yeah.
to make sure that the veterans are on the floor.
To finish
This
off.
time, yeah, 5th set to.
Yeah,
5th set
that's
to. And they started off pretty well. They had a 2-point lead early on, but this
They
time,
did, yeah.
mahirap habulin, 5 points, but
doable, but
Doable.
pero mahirap. It has to start here,
outside.
and they save it. Getting a point, 13-9. Sabi ni Coach Ramil, tiwala lang.
Malayo pa yan. That's what he said.
And for any team, as you know, closing out is the toughest.
That's the toughest, especially at this level.
But here's the thing for Ateneo. Valdez is in the front line now. You know they're gonna go to her. Back row. Oh! The referee calls it as a touch already. Yeah, the referee calls that the ball landed already.
The Ateneo fans at the verge.
Let's see that. These are so tough.
Yeah, that landed already. That's a legit ball.
Eagle eye. Match point number 1 for the defending champs. Ahumiro serving. Oh! Nervous moments. Cheng cannot get to it. And it's the rookie De Leon who gets the winning point, and Ateneo stays undefeated in the first round. Let's soak in this atmosphere. Doc Ian.
Grabe. The fans of Ateneo, just like what you said earlier, waiting for a chance to give them something to cheer on. It has continued to the end of this match. They get this win. And of course, hats off to De La Salle.
But the fans of La Salle were also so loud in sets 2 and sets 3 when they won those 2 sets and really took the momentum from the defending champions. But
Grabe.
set number 4 was the key there.
That's
Well,
right.
Really, the way Ateneo dominated in set number 4 was the same way La Salle dominated in set number 3. So it just set up a perfect ending for these 2 schools. Unfortunately for La Salle, Ateneo outlasted them here in the 5th. RCBC Smarter Solutions coach of the game is Coach Ty Bundin. RCBC Smarter Solutions. 15-9 is our final score here in set number 5. Again, we've been saying it, we hate to sound like a broken record, but you just cannot script what happened here. We were tied at 8-all pa kanina.
Yeah. 9-all.
9-all pa.
And napakahirap sabihin talaga in volleyball. Even if it goes to a 5th set, even if it ends in just 4 sets, really the momentum can just shift that way. It's so fast.
answer me this question as we look at the team Bonchon of the game. The Lady Eagles, of course, the crispy chicken global phenomenon. From here on, it's Bonchon. Does this championship experience, does it have something to do with it? Does it, the fact that they played 5 sets in this year?
Yeah. These all factors come into play, especially with the kind of level that we've seen from both teams. Yung 5th set, ibang dating nun sa player, ibang dating nun sa coach, ibang dating nun sa kalaban pagka you're in a 5th set. And of course, the more important thing is the pride that these two teams have.
I'll tell you who's got a lot of pride. It is our Gatorade player of the game, fueling the UAAP to play hard. And Laura Lehman is with her right now. Lau, go ahead, please.
Boom and Ian, I'm here now with Eliza Valdez, who of course is the player of the game as usual. Now Eliza, how did you feel about the game today and what was it like winning such a big match?
Syempre sobrang saya. Pero ano pa lang, start pa lang talaga to. Sabi nga ni Coach, no matter win or lose, kailangan namin matuto ngayong game. So hopefully may natutunan talaga kami this game.
Okay, and is there anyone that you want to greet, any of your fans or your friends?
Sa lahat po na nanonood today, thank you very much. And to all our families, sa lahat ng supporters, managers, kina father, to everyone, thank you.
Okay, there you have it, Eliza Valdez. Back to you, Boom and Ian.
Probably beyond words right now and celebrating this huge win against their collegiate